Okay. So I'm Dr. Jordan Srour, and at LAU I serve as the Assistant Provost for Educational Resources and Innovation. My core identity is Associate Professor of Operations Management, and I'm housed in the Business School.
So we're gonna start with the questions. So what changes have you witnessed in the university over the years?
Over the years, yes. How many years? So I joined LAU in 2012, and since that time, we have changed a lot. But actually, let me go back a little bit further, and I'm going to tell you something you might not know about me. I was actually a student at LAU in 2004 for the Summer Intensive Arabic program. So I studied in the Synod program. Don't make me test my Arabic skills, but I did study in the program in 2004. At that time, LAU was a very, 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 very different place. The facilities were definitely not as good. I remember the computer labs were like, extension cord plugged into extension cord plugged into extension cord plugged into computer. It was a very different environment. And so actually when I had the opportunity many years later, 2012, when I got my PhD, actually in 2010, and I had the opportunity to interview here, I was like, oh, why would I work there? They have extension cord plugged into extension cord and so on. But I visited, I was like, you know what? Good opportunity. I came, I did the interview, I visited, and I was super, super, super impressed. The revolution that this institution saw from 2004 until 2011 when I was interviewing was just remarkable. And that's largely because, of course, the president at the time, Joseph Jebra, was really a powerhouse in transforming this institution. And that was what encouraged me to join LAU so that I could further be part of that change. And now where we are, all our schools are accredited. The facilities we have, the new Jazeri building, our Center for Innovative Learning, the XR labs that we have. It's a very cool campus to work at.
Great.
Okay, since you mentioned your journey at LAU, can you share any memorable moments or events that have shaped the university's history?
Unfortunately, with Lebanon, memories can move to be bad memories, I guess. And really that period from 2019, October 2019, the start of the revolution, through pandemic, explosion, everything else, that was a whole bunch of things that really changed the university. One of the things, though, that allowed us to go through that change and allowed us to do that so well is the Center for Innovative Learning, which is now part of what I manage as Assistant Provost. That was founded actually in 2019, but it started really, the first cohort of faculty, of which I was one to go through their program, was in summer of 2019. So when the revolution hit, we had this whole cadre of faculty members all ready to train all the other faculty in online learning and how to, engage in new technologies for better pedagogy. So then when COVID came, we were actually in a pretty good position as an institution. And I think now we have even more faculty willing to play with cool toys when it comes to learning.
Okay, so how would you describe your experience at LAU and your tenure period?
Since being at LAU, it's been very cool, again, because we've seen it go through so many changes and see it embrace so many new ways of working and thinking. And I think at this point, people are really open to ideas. I think that's the most important thing to keep in mind about LAU. You come with a good idea, people don't say no. They might say, have you thought about it this way? Have you thought about it that way? Is there a different way you can approach this? Maybe you'll hear that. But I've never, ever, ever been told no. So bringing all the new technology that we brought into the library, we now have terminals that are accessible for visually impaired students. That's pretty cool stuff. And again, I was able to just say, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it. And we were working all together across the landscape, able to do that. So let's hope that LAU keeps that spirit for the next 100 years, because that will it will be very cool to see LAU 100 years from now.
Of course. Thank you, Doctor, so much for your time.
You are most welcome and good luck with your project.
Thank you.